Hey there guys, and welcome back to more Donkey Kong Country 3. In the last episode, say who you are.
You mean the Yoshi Tamer.
In the last episode, we were like doing a figure eight. No, we said we were going to do a figure eight because that's the puzzle, and we went too fast, and now it's sewer stockpile, and now we all like blew the surprise and all that.
Yeah, so do B, Y, X, B, B, A, unless it says something different on your game. Alright, and there we get the cute banana bird that is strong enough to break out of the crystal once those other ones go out.
Yeah, it wasn't before. It's just super strong, but it's not very
Ah!
strong.
There's a monster in the sewer! Okay.
Yeah, we used to do that. It was kind of creepy. Anyway, here comes one of the very frustrating levels.
The very frustrating levels.
The very frustrating levels.
And what is the most freaky?
Lightning lookout. It takes a lot of courage to go into here because there is lightning striking all over, just in case you didn't know, and it can hit you every place you go.
It doesn't go for the highest object, it goes for any Kong within range.
Yeah, so Yumi theorized that it might be artificial lightning caused from Chaos Core. You get those creepy skeleton effects right there.
It's just the cartoon style that I'm getting shocked.
I think it's freaky.
Oh yeah, I guess so. One good thing to note is the lightning will always show where it's about to strike. It does go a bit ahead of you sometimes, sort of like an artificial intelligence. And if you stand under things like buzzes, it'll strike them.
And obviously it will not affect the red buzzes, so they can be defeated by TNT, but not by lightning.
All the green buzzes were wishing they'd paint themselves red.
Yeah, that's all it takes. Anyway, yeah, you just stand under a red buzz and you're safe for a little while, unless the lightning decides to bypass it for some odd reason.
Another thing about Dixie is she can hold a barrel over her head, and it'll strike the wooden barrel and block it. That's an easy way to get the coin, as long as you avoid the lightning.
So we got 7 more coins to go.
Another thing you've got to remember that you've all learned in school
From us, because we're your teachers' kids.
is don't go swimming during electrical storms.
Don't go swimming during electrical storms.
If you are in the water and the lightning strikes, you will not be safe. You'll get electrocuted anywhere in the water.
Because the water carries for quite some radius.
You want to get in there and get out as quick as you can. See how it struck the water.
Yes. And it will affect any body of water that you are in, so be very careful. You can jump on these bugs and they'll provide temporary protection just as barrels or other objects flying do.
But you won't believe how many times I slipped off a ledge and got killed by one of those beetles.
Yeah.
It looked like I could jump on.
It was like 4 or 5 times the beetle killed
This
her.
you've got to be quick for.
Oh no.
Hurry it! Ah!
Yeah, lightning strikes the barrel, but it can strike right through metal buzzes, but it can't strike.
You gotta get the 15 green bananas.
About 30 green bananas in 30 seconds. That would be tough.
Easy enough, except the lightning's there too. So watch yourself. Remember, it sometimes tries to strike where it thinks you're gonna be.
Yeah, so it's gonna also strike somewhere near the bananas, because that's of course where it's gonna be heading, and you can get those and head over to the bonus coin, which makes it an even 68.
Because 68 is an even number.
Yes, we taught you that in class too. So the lightning is going to strike right here. Getting that G is very hard. I wouldn't recommend it. It's not worth a life. Unless you're losing a lot if you're really good at it. But then that would be an oxymoron. So don't get the G.
And keep watching out for the lightning. Even when throwing this barrel in midair, it can strike you.
I think there is a bonus barrel down there, but I'm not sure if it's there or not. But we do show it later, so don't worry about that.
No, it's not there. It's ow.
No, it's not there. It's out. So we can jump on these 2 bugs and keep going over. It's up to me to save the day, and if I get struck by lightning, we lose everything. Jump through the 2 red buzzes and get to the flag.
Right,
That's
kitty
power. Now this is where it's right up.
Right below the O.
Oh, bonus barrel. O stands for bonus barrel, kids.
Okay, bash the baddie.
That was the worst fun ever.
This is pretty easy since there's no lightning, which would make it practically impossible. But just keep hitting all the little knickknacks. And there you go, 69.
Yep, 69. And now 69 is about the age Wrinkly is, so we're going to have to go and visit her for her 69th birthday. If you catch up with Cranky, tell him I exercise all day.
If you bump into Cranky, tell him to stop wasting his money on Swanky's bonus games.
We just, like, cut her off to save, and then she's just like, if you bump into Cranky, repeating herself.
Run away, because he'll probably whap you with his cane.
Yeah.
You do not bump into him. You show respect to your elders.
Now, these enemies probably look very familiar. We've killed 33 of them, and now they are pink, and they do not have any coins, but they love to run out of their places.
This is the only level they appear in. They are called coin dozers.
And that's why the level is called Coin Dozer Clamor.
And oddly, at the end bad guy parade, where they show all the baddies, these guys are left out.
Really?
Yes, it does not show coin dozers.
That's an interesting tidbit. It's an interesting tidbit of information.
You always want to be careful when you're standing on ledges. In fact,
That we're like right there. That could have killed anybody.
you might really want to just choose Dixie and fly upward like I've been doing. That's the safest way to get around these guys. Because if you're standing on any ledge, they will shove you right off, and it's almost impossible to jump back on top of them when they're pushing.
Yeah, they are like murderers. Oh, he's having so much fun shooting his bazooka. So you gotta wait for the right time here, because if you jump when he shoots, then obviously you'll get a half jump and you will die. So, he's holding you on the platter. He is pretty strong. Dude, he can hold up a trash can lid with Kitty on it.
Yeah, that is strong. And then he can hold it up with both Kongs.
And then we're like really nervous because we just hit him to the wall and died.
No! He's just there laughing at us.
Yeah, he's just like, ha. So we're going back into Coin Dozer Clamor. At least we got the halfway point.
Yeah, finally we're getting someplace, because it actually took us a few tries.
Yeah, it took us quite a few tries, and now we're just progressing on through the level, the Ancient Forest. This scenery can get pretty boring, but eventually...
It's kind of interesting, though, with the pillars and stuff in the background.
The half mechanical trees, it's just weird.
Yeah, but don't get distracted by the scenery. Just keep on going and let those coin dozers lift up their lids to give you stepping stones across to safety.
Sometimes there are some very nice coin dozers that will not run after you get off, but that's kind of rare. Most of them will.
Rare.
That's such a funny joke. Okay, now we got pros and cons, and
We've used that way too much.
yes, we have.
This kabang is there just in case you don't have your partner, but if you do, don't bother. It's harder, I think, to get it with the kabang there. Grab 15 bananas.
And now, like, this is the harder version of the. I don't know. Was the grab the 15 bananas and lightning lookout or this harder?
Well, lightning lookout could have been potentially harder. This, you just have to make sure you don't land on the edges and get pushed off.
Yeah, but it's still hard. I guess you have more time in this than you did in lightning lookout, so it's apparently a little easier. But the lightning lookout one gives you practice for this one. Just make sure you don't get bumped off the edge on the last banana and grab the bonus coin. And now we have 70.
We are getting there.
We are getting very close to the end. The end number is in the 70s of the bonus coins we need to get. I think it's 78, I'm not sure. But there's the coin dozer's brother, the coin, and he is not affected by wooden barrels.
Yeah, like we've demonstrated. So what can you do? The bazooka's just shooting out wooden ones. But you see there's a hidden switch up there, and now, boom, it's a steel one.
Yeah, those hidden switches only appear in a few levels.
That'd be a nasty trick.
Yeah. Who doth she quoth that from?
If you're a real Donkey Kong fan, you'll probably know.
Okay, we get G, and that'll be K-O-N-G, Kong, and that'll give us 8 lives.
That was your spelling test class. Very good.
Yeah, how many lives does a cat have? 8. So now we are...
After you've strangled it.
Yeah, after you skin the cat, how many lives does it have?
Okay.
So now we missed a bonus barrel, and here's where it is. This is right at the halfway point, so...
Yep, right after the barrel of the halfway, just go to the left and up in the trees. There it is.
Yes, and this is the same bonus setting, but quite a bit easier. We
30
have...
stars, just grab it.
Yeah, it's very easy.
And
So
we're coming to an end.
I guess we are just about time to close here as we finish getting this bonus barrel. This has been FlashFlare.
And you may be issue too.